week ago, we began unearthing a large object that we think is the roof of a structure that goes down really far. This is the real deal, and we're looking at one of the biggest finds in the past century.
The crew will be remembered for the greatest archaeological find possibly ever.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
There it is, gentlemen.
Still feel like shit, eh?
Yeah.
You've been feeling progressively worse throughout the week?
Yeah.
Someone was sneaking around the outpost last night.
I don't know, maybe it was an animal.
For Christ's sake, that was no animal.
When was the last time you slept?
I'm not sure.
You're hallucinating.
He's here, now, listening, watching. He's watching me, Jensen. I can't move without him watching me. I can't move.
Calm down.
Hello and welcome to another Just Watched. I'm your host Devin. With me is Billy, and Black Side Mountain is the movie under the light today. And we had to look this up. This has mixed reviews.
Yeah,
Which, if you like the movie, great. Please tell us.
Yeah, because
the
like
points. Because, quick spoiler: we did not really care for this one.
No,
and we're sorry if this is a favorite of yours, but and maybe we missed something.
yeah, we felt like it wasn't giving us enough details.
No, or it was scattered plot. Like,
Yeah. Oh. Well, we'll get into Devin's.
we'll get into that in a moment.
Yeah. So like that'll be Devin's rant of the episode.
Yeah. Yeah, prepare for that rant.
Yeah.
I don't rant much on this channel, you know that?
No, but this one, you deserve this one.
Yeah. Anyways, so the synopsis of this movie is a bunch of scientist archaeological diggers are up in Canada's north,
Yeah.
the Yukon,
Yeah.
which we had to look this up. It is an actual place.
Yeah. Well, what's it called? One sec. Yeah. It was like Nolan. Yeah. If you give a thumbs.
Northern Taga Cordillera. That's as close as I'm gonna get, and
Yeah.
they posted right at the start of the movie, so don't worry.
Yeah.
And well, we had like 7 guys up there, 6. I couldn't keep
Yeah.
track of everyone. This
No.
is one of the problems of this movie.
Yeah, no, it was like too many.
It felt either there's too many or just everyone looked kind of too the same-ish.
Yeah, because they're all kind of up north and they're isolated, so they're gonna be scruffy looking.
Yeah. They're all scruffy, middle-aged
Yeah.
men. And like, there's only like 3 people I could distinguish as, oh, that's who so-and-so.
Yeah.
And their jobs were kind of vague, except for said 3 people.
Yeah. Like the experts that flew in, the doctor, and the tech guy.
Yeah. Well, I was also thinking the dark-skinned guy stands out in that group.
Yeah, no, that's.
Like, again, not trying to start anything, but that was his distinguishing feature.
Yeah.
However, props for him for not dying first in a horror movie.
Yeah.
And props for getting a high body count.
Yes!
He wipes out pretty much half the crew.
Yeah.
Again, more on that later. So, you want to start this off?
Hey, like, so, like, after watching it, like, the way they were, like, doing it, I'm like, this feels like a low-budget version of The Thing.
Thank you. This was something I wasn't fully sure on. Like I can feel the vibes
Yeah.
off it, but I was like, as long as they don't have an alien creature killing everyone, it's not the thing.
Yeah.
But we started hitting the thing notes where it was like, I don't trust my crewmates
Yeah.
anymore. I don't.
Yeah.
I should kill everyone and get out of here.
Yep.
So I was like, yeah, no, like if you want to compare this to the thing, there's evidence right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, it ticked most of the boxes
It
off.
ticked a lot of the boxes off.
Actually, thinking all except for the alien.
Yeah, all except for the alien presence. It ticked every box off.
Yeah.
But so yeah, we find out that the archaeological dig, I guess, unleashed this entity.
Yeah, like,
This is where the plot gets a little convoluted.
yeah, because like they say like the plots instead of the mosaic stuff from South America.
Yeah. So that should intrigue you a little bit if
Yeah.
you know your archaeological stuff.
Yeah.
Because that means South American artifacts are up north. Why
Yeah.
is that?
Yeah.
But after we find this thing, we celebrate a little bit,
Yeah.
and then things start going wrong.
Really kind of wrong.
All over the place. So first of all, our beloved cat dies.
Yeah.
And it was believed that one of the
Crew guys killed.
crew workers, they hired a group of native crew workers
Yeah.
to help assist them with this dig because they knew the land.
Yeah.
So it was assumed that one of them killed the cat for some unknown reasons.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like,
And then the next day, they have wandered further up north and are probably frozen to death.
yeah, because we thought they were heading back to the res. I'm like, well, they heading north, the res south.
Yeah. So they're dead.
Yeah.
Then our own group of people start having mental breakdowns to degrees.
And I mean, I'll admit, like when they have mental breakdowns, it's would be believable because like when you're in northern isolation like that.
Yeah, like this is a thing. Cabin fever is a thing. So yes, these kind of mental breakdowns would happen, but I don't think to the extremes that they were showing.
No.
Buddy chops his arm off,
Yeah.
as an example. I think if you had a mental breakdown and you had buddies around you, someone would have noticed your deteriorating in mentality way before the arm chopping.
Yeah, the hand chop.
Yeah.
Because I think he was hand chopped off because the guy before had the thing in his arm. I think.
So yeah, we kind of skipped the gun on the next incident, which is, why was Buddy originally in the med bay?
Look, they saw something going up on his arm. Remember?
Yeah. Okay. Because I think didn't they just skip into like he's in the med bay and then they chop his arm off because they saw something crawl?
No,
Or did I miss something?
He was
like,
acting. I think he was acting like
weird or something?
Yeah, I
Like,
think. Like it
so-
was hard to follow.
Yeah. All right. I'm going into my rant now. So this movie does a lot of time skipping. So we started in November 1st,
Yeah.
and we time skipped to December 5th,
Yeah.
and with intervals in between.
Yeah.
Now, that's all fine and dandy. So movies have to do that to get their plot moving along.
Yeah.
But a lot of times when the action or scene was getting good,
Time skip.
time skip. It's as if they didn't know or want to show what was going on,
No, it was like there was like the one time you thought there was going to be the jump scare,
and there's no jump scare.
and
I almost wish there was, and I'm
you're a guy who's not a fan of jump scares.
not a fan of jump scares. I don't think they're a great way of scaring your audience, but I was looking for a scare that badly.
Yeah.
So, as we move the plot along, one of our guys starts hearing a demonic voice, which the movie calls the creature. I'm just going to say the deer god.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what they just...
Yeah. I think that's what they referenced to it as in the movie. But
Yeah.
anyway, so this thing is not a nice god.
No, when it tells them go to kill all of them.
Yeah. So, Buddy kills one of the guy who had his arm chopped off because of a parasite. He kills him in the hospital.
Yeah.
They lock him in a room because, you know, so, but yeah, when the doctor kills someone who's already dead, but then bashes their brains in because they were talking to him.
Yeah, the expert, like, oh my god, that was...
Yeah.
Like, he just walks in and the doc sees him just, like, taking the butt of the rifle and just, like, smashing his face, and I'm like...
And all we give him, the doc is, or the expert, is some sleeping pills and say, have a good night.
Yeah. Then kills him with Xanax.
Yeah. Then our colored friend here starts to not trust everyone around him.
Yes.
And this is where he snaps and basically takes a rifle and offs half of our crew.
Yeah, most of the crew, and you thought, like, oh, he's actually gonna kill most of them. Until...
Yeah, until a gunfight happens and
Yeah.
two guys take him down.
I think it was just the one of the guy with the gun.
Yeah, there was two of them left at the end. So
Yeah, it's just... Yeah. Okay.
yeah, our radio experts and the brought-in guy.
Yeah.
Then our radio expert's gone crazy and has said, I'm going to blow up the whole area.
Yeah.
While the, because he got shot in the gunfight and is bleeding out anyway.
Yeah, and I think he was bleeding eternally, so...
Yeah, he was not destined to live.
No.
While, the send-in guy is going to go run for help, but obviously we'll get to how he dies.
Yeah.
But, so the compound blows up, and our expert runs into the deer god.
Yeah.
We have an exchange of,
Like, you're not real.
what is God
Yeah.
mentality. And that could have went somewhere if the script was written a little better. Like that would have been like that's supposed to be the climatic build up,
Yeah.
and
And they kind of dropped the ball on that.
kind of dropped the ball a little on that one. It's not what you were going for, but because of how the movie was already like laid out to me, this was just not gonna hit.
Yeah.
And then Buddy finally gets out of the woods only to die to a bear trap.
Yep.
And we don't even see him keel over, we just see the movie just cuts.
Yeah.
As it's known to do.
Yeah, as he screams in pain.
Yeah. So, overall, like, the runtime of this is an hour and a half, like, a little over.
Yeah.
And for the first part of it, it feels like that hour and a half is just dragging.
Oh, yeah, no, like, it's... Yeah, I just felt like it was, like, the slow... Like, there's the slow build-up.
It's a slow burn, a very slow burn.
Yeah.
And then the climax is not that big.
No.
So,
It's really like when you just hear the explosion, it's like, yeah, they just didn't have it in the budget to actually show the explosion.
no. Even without that, like, I can go without an explosion.
Yeah.
But
No, that's fair.
there was not enough tension.
No, like...
Like, when we showed, like, one of the scary scenes, I said that in quotations, we cut away from it too quickly to let it sink in that, hey, that's supposed to be, like, upsetting.
Yeah, like...
And, you know, seeing how people deal with that after the fact helps solidify that that was a traumatic experience, and that should be in my head and raise the stakes on how serious the situation is.
Yeah, but no.
When you cut away from it constantly, it doesn't solidify.
No, like, it won't have like the effect that it should have.
No. Especially when we cut away from it and everyone's acting normally again.
Yes, that one was when it was like, all right, and let's cut away, and hey, how's it going?
It was like, yeah, like, haven't you, like, wow, what happened to Tim was crazy, right?
Mm-hmm. You?
Yeah, like, it just, yeah, it didn't feel like there was anything really solidified in my mind for, like, oh, this is actually a dangerous situation, and to be on high alert.
Yeah, like,
And because of the cutaways, you also, like, you felt like an outsider watching in on these guys.
Yeah.
So you weren't part of the action.
no, it doesn't feel like they wanted you to be part of it.
No. It was just basically watching a movie.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts on this movie?
I mean, something like the mutilation scenes are kind of
Say that again, sir.
like when the guy when they chop off the guy's.
Yeah. So the special effects are not bad in this
No.
movie. I will give them credit for that. I think that's where the budget went.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, when we see things crawling under the skin,
Yeah.
that was creepy. I wish
Yeah.
we would have, like, explored that option a little bit more.
Yeah, that's the only one you see because I think it was the same guy who was hacked with the blood.
Yeah.
And another thing to point out, like after he hacked with the blood, and remember one of the guys asked him what was wrong.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's what was wrong. I don't know.
I was like, and that one says probably not that serious. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know, hacking with blood's not that
No,
serious.
when you, like, not just like a small little bit, like the table was covered in blood.
Yeah, like
Something's up and we should probably get Buddy to a hospital. But suspension of disbelief, I guess, kicked in.
yeah, I know, right?
I had another thought there, but I think I lost it.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
Oh, you just time skipped ahead and.
Yeah. Yeah. No, man, that time skip just.
Oh no! I was hoping that maybe some of the scenes would go back and show the day they skipped over.
Yeah. Like, if you time skip, then you're like, okay, we time skipped because we didn't want to show you this, but now we're going to show you this because it's actually kind of crucial.
Yeah, like I said, they would have done that. Like,
It would have been a little better. I still don't like that in a movie.
yeah.
But
Oh yeah, no, like once or twice, but not.
the other thing is, there's a lot of talking, not showing.
Yeah.
Like, Buddy's like, I heard something. It was even in the trailer.
Yeah.
I heard something crawling outside my window, or like talking to me outside my window.
Yeah.
They never show that.
Yeah. No, like.
If they would have had a scene where he was like looking at the window and like was hearing things.
Yeah, but maybe, but like I was hoping them to cut away and show the clip.
Yeah. But no, we didn't get that. Like, now, I do want to be fair to this movie because it is a low budget film.
Yeah.
So there is going to be flaws, and quite a few of them.
Yeah.
But I think if you were to take this movie and just do a revamp of the script and edit a few scenes,
Yeah.
you could have a decently good movie.
Yeah, no. No, I will agree with you. Like I said, just tweak a few stuff.
Yeah. Maybe not so much build up. Like, we talked about the archaeological find.
Yeah.
And it really played no significance in the plot.
No, because like they talk about it, but they never really would explain it,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't understand what they're talking about.
No, like I was trying to listen along and follow along, and I was like, I don't.
No, it's
Like, that explains nothing as to what's going on and why these people are, like, acting crazy.
yeah.
So, if you would have took that out and more explored our characters, so when Buddy dies, you have some attachment to him.
Yeah, but nope.
That's what I would do to fix this movie, is build, if you want to make a slow burn, build attachment to these characters.
Yeah.
So when they start dying,
you feel something,
you feel something.
not just okay, they finally snap. Okay.
Or, oh, well, that guy's dead, so is him. Oh.
That guy, like, oh man, he got that back.
Yeah. But with that, though, we'll call the episode here. I'm Devin,
Billy.
and have a good one, guys. Time skip.